Today I want to build the markets in and around this cave here. Kind of like the whole entrance of this this hidden kingdom here. So I think we'll just go ahead and start. Go ahead and start at this spot right here. I want to do a market here, like a stall. One in there, one in there, one here, and one or two in the middle. And we might do one here in each of these spots as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. Don't exactly know what I'm doing yet. But we can go ahead and just start. I'll just start and see where this goes. I have an idea. What if we need a market for each thing. So we need a market for, let's say we need a market for fish. We need a market for, how about pigs? We need one for cows. What about one for chickens? What about one for, we could even combine these as well. What if we did one for veggies, fruits and veggies? Did one for stones, one for ores, one for books, and one for what? One for what? What else? Just miscellaneous, maybe? It's a good idea. How about we do that? What if we did this? What if we got an item frame and we did this instead? I'll go ahead and put it here so it's not exactly in the way. Put an item frame down so we can kind of know what we're gonna put here. Might even do more in there, I don't know. Maybe we can fit a couple. Okay, what if we did like fish, we need fish. There we go, fish. Fish needs to be a prominent one because, you know, this is a dock and there's boats here. It's a market. How about we do fish right here? We'll have a little fish shop. And then what if we did like beef and pork in this one? And then we did like maybe carrots here and beetroots or something. Okay, that gets that sorted. What about some blocks? We need a market for blocks. Can I have a, how about the bigger one be the block market over here? Different kinds of blocks. Can I have different kinds of blocks here in this one? What about, I said books, so we need some books. We can do like a book shop or something here. Then what if we did like fancy random stuff like there? Just miscellaneous stuff over here. And then we can do like valuables and stuff here. That leaves us with, depending on how big the carrot shop is and the beetroot shop is, maybe we can have two more small ones in here. We'll see. But let's go ahead and start with the fish market right here. Get rid of these. Light it up after. Alright, we need to do a fish shop. I'm thinking with this one, we'll just keep it pretty basic. Alright, let's see. Try to use all the space that we have here. So we can have like the stall here, and then he can have like extra storage, barrels full of fish or something. Maybe this side is not here. You know? Ooh, what if we had like cubbies or something? Looking interesting. Okay, what about a roof? Kind of a... Should we have like a colored roof? Yeah, that's not very pretty, is it? What if instead of doing that, we did instead like this? Alright, I think that'll work. Little fishing market here. Those are full of fish, not arrows, just so you know. Okay, that's a fish market. What if we did, just an animal market in general right here? Well, no, that's fine. We could do one. I was gonna say if we could have a pen with the animals. Maybe we'll do the cow one here and the chicken one here. Because I did forget about the chicken one. Let's do a chicken one right here real quick. Let's go back a little bit. Over this way. Like so. Do you kind of want to keep it a little bit light? How about some pale oak? Maybe we'll do without that. Okay, chicken coop. What should we do? What can we do that will signify a chicken coop? They'd probably just have like, in medieval times, just like a cage, actually. Some sort of cage or box. Oh, you know what? What if you did like a cauldron? Let me grab a chicken egg. Chicken. Then if you did a trapdoor. Can you do this? It would be cool if you could place these like sideways. Yo, there we go. That works out really cool. Really good. Awesome. Yeah, I think we need a little bit more in here, though. I'm just bad at building interior. I don't know. I don't know what to put. That's cool, though. That's cool. Okay. Next market. Let's do a cow one here. Or a bigger livestock. Let's do a little bit darker this time, actually. Let's get rid of these lights. Okay, what kind of roof? Let's do acacia. Looks kind of cool. It's a little dark over here, huh? Let's get some light. That's kind of what I was thinking for the roof. The whole shape, really. Also, what I want to try to do in this series is work on like forced shadow and lighting. So like replacing like around a light, for example, with that's kind of bright. A lighter block, essentially like that. So when you're not necessarily looking right at it, but like maybe looking over here, you can kind of see with your peripheral that it's brighter around that area. I think that's kind of cool. Cool effect. I'm gonna try to do that in this series. And also, I have the sun fixed right there, and so it will not be moving. So it's gonna help, especially with shaders, building like that, you know, with forced shadows and stuff. Obviously, you can see you don't need to when you play with shaders because shaders. But I think it'd be cool to just another example here. Kind of like that, you know, like if I was to, then boom, that's in shadow. But I'll probably explain that again. Probably cut that out. I don't know. I'm not very good at explaining it, but that's okay. Throw some cow in here. Oops. Probably better if I go like this. Okay. That's the cow shop right there. So they hold them in. That's the pen for the cows. I don't know, maybe this can be like a prodding stick or something they use on the cows. I don't know. I'm just completely making this up as I go. Okay. There's the livestock shop. I thought about throwing maybe a pig in there. Maybe 2 pigs. There. You know, it could work also. Some sheep. Maybe the sheep are just here. Like a so. They're just tied up there. That kind of works. Okay, we've got 3 done already. Let's do this one here. That might get annoying. I could turn the sounds down. Okay, there, I put them on 20%. Okay, what's next? A valuables shop. I don't even know how these work. How do you you just break it? Okay. Let's do white. No. Okay, maybe break that one. This here. Okay. Let's do 1 block over. It's a little hefty. I was thinking more like a tent. Maybe I'll do this instead. I don't know. Thinking of something like this. What kind of a roof? It'd be light gray. Kind of wanted like that, but that's kind of heavy. Maybe like that. It's gonna be a rough shape here. Something kind of like that. That's not like the worst thing I've ever seen. It's close, but it's not. Okay, valuable things. Just stuff like this. And I figured like stuff like put it in here. That's bright. Wow. Yeah. There we go. That's kind of cool. Very, very basic, sad little thing. I'm gonna destroy these item frames. Okay. And I'm not planning to do like my best builds in this marketplace here. These are just the next step. I just need to add a little bit more life in here. And I might even throw a villager in each of these. That might be beneficial. I do need to throw more light in here though. It's very dark. Okay, next one. What if this one, let's skip that one and let's go to this one over here and do like a, kind of like a mason / blacksmith, or should we do a blacksmith and a mason? Yeah, blacksmith and a mason sounds good. What if it's like back here actually? We just have like a little stall for the mason guy. Yeah. Nice little corner. Okay, that's the mason. And what if we did the bookshop there and the like ore shop here? Figured we could have like piles of raw iron and gold. Maybe some actual ores. You're asking why I'm putting roofs on these? Because all the dripping, they don't want to get their stuff wet. Well, they don't want to be wet, so they're gonna be under the roofs. Yeah. Okay. What about here? We're gonna do the bookshop? Yeah. Okay, so like a little library. Hmm. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. Yep. I built this. Oh my god, that's awful. That's awful. Can I delete this? Delete? Okay. Well. This surely cannot be the best market I've ever made. Look at this. That's just Bologna. There. A little bit of foreshadow. Awful. And of course the effects ruined inside, but that's okay. Okay. What else we got? We got the food. Like apples and carrots. The veggie one. Okay, let's do that real quick. What if we did like several small stalls here, for, like different, the couple different foods? How about this one can be, carrots. Bunches of carrots. Alright, look, I'm not here to make the fanciest market stall, okay? I'm just trying to add a little bit of life in here. We have a stall here, and this one can be like... we do apples and berries and... do watermelons and stuff too. Okay. 2 more. Oh, actually, I wanted to put some, like watermelons here. What? Watermelons don't pop up? That's a joke. Watermelon. And what about, like, mushroom? Oh yeah, we need a potato one, so let's do a potato one. Kind of roof for a potato. Let's just do white. Well, I got these backwards. We'll even sell a spoiled potato. Right there. Alright, and one more. What should we do here? Alright, what kind of... How about we sell, like... I don't know. Mob drops? I don't know, man. It's not the most fancy market here, but it is something. I didn't want to spend too much time trying to make a perfect stall every time, and this is all just, you know, as it comes to me. It's literally just placing blocks. So not much thought. But there we go. A little bit of life going on here now. Looks a lot better, especially just at a glance. But there we go. I think I'm gonna call that good. It's a little dark in here, but that's actually just fine. It's a-okay. So, like I said before, I want to experiment with some force shadow, force lighting in the future. Just play with the darkening of blocks in shadows from the shaders, and like using shaders as an outline. You'll see what I mean in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. You'll see me in the next one, and take it easy out there.